They're both very, very close friends. How do you think this one turns out?
Yeah, I know that they're really good friends. It looks like the duel's going to go ahead and start, so we're about to find out. It looks like Fizz is opening with a Purge on the powered shield. Going to go cast a full lightning bolt, connects without a shield or anything up to block it. Does about 80% health. Saren's pumping damage. Already has Fizz to half health. Remember that Fizz is running that Nature Swiftness build. I don't know how that changes this matchup. I think it's pretty much a 50-50 match. Fizz is already at 2% health. Saren's just absolutely popping off. He gets a tuber, barely survives, and then he's going to get an NS to bring back up to half health.
The NS came off just as the silence ran out. He had less than 0.1 seconds remaining, but he was able to catch up. But unfortunately, it just wasn't quite enough. The big Mind Blast crit coming out from Serendipities that secured the kill there. Serendipities going for the Barop Peasant Collar, possibly for some pushback, as well as consuming the lightning stacks that are on Fizz, and he gets the Goblin Mortar off onto Physical, into the grenade. The combo does land. The Shadow Word Paid Damage breaks it almost instantaneously, however, but it's not going to matter. Big Mind Flay coming out into the silence. Fizz is toast, and he knows it. He goes down. That's a 2-0 sweep for Serendipities.
I don't know how this matchup technically plays out, but I would imagine that the sustain that the Feral Druid has, and it being a burst versus burst competition, I would imagine the Mage are just gonna, just because the Feral Druid does not have that sustain. Looks like Zico's just immediately going in, absolutely pumping damage, lands the nade, gets a full combo inside of the Nova, and is just gonna blink that bash, and I'm sure he's gonna be able to finish this off. Looks like Gordon is able to pop an NS back to full health, but Zico hasn't used his tuber or anything else, and he's still keeping pretty far ahead in this duel.
And the nade is resisted as well to boot. Gordon Ramsay gotta be frustrated after that one. Frost Nova comes out. He pops a root tuber, gets the War Stomp off, going for the max rank healing touch. Does he get it? He does.
That's huge.
So he's fully topped off right now, but he's pretty crucially low on mana. He throws out a Moonfire, gets back into cat form, chasing down this Black Lizard. Zico, though, also potentially here. He's gotta be careful. This Gordon Ramsay might be looking to reset. No, he's looking to dive right back in. The Frost Nova comes out, immediately shapeshifts it back into cat form. Evocation comes out, but it's not going to matter. Big damage now coming out from Gordon Ramsay, who gets Coda Colded, slowed down temporarily, can't shift out just yet. Frost bolts are coming out as well from Zico, who is very, very low on mana. It looks like the grenade is resisted by Gordon. Is it going to be enough, however? The wand ticks are coming down. The mana shield's been expended by Zico. He's vulnerable, and so is Gordon, who just barely shifts out. The grenade is blocked by Zico. Clutch block to secure the win. Gets the Coda Cold off, and ends the duel.
What a duel.
As well as what looks like a resist set, so we'll see if he gets lucky with a couple of frost resists as he gets set here to open back up. Pounce comes out. Zico immediately blinking off of it. Gordon Ramsay chasing down the Frost Nova does lands, as does the Coda Cold. No resist yet for Gordon Ramsay. Grenade comes out, however, into a max rank Frost Bolt. So much damage coming out onto Gordon from Zico. Feral Charge comes out, however, as does the Bash. So Zico temporarily snared up there for a moment. Fairy Fire comes out as well. Gordon Ramsay shifting out. Zico, once again, expending quite a bit of mana here pretty early on. Pops his mana gem almost instantaneously. Gordon on the chase. The cat is on the prowl, but is it gonna be enough? The mortar lands, the slow as well. Gordon Ramsay a little bit slow on those shifts. We'll see if that matters at the end, as he's just trying to chase this mage down. Zico being a little bit more cautious of his mana expenditure in the second duel. Gets the rank 1 Frostbolt off into the Fire Blast. So he's able to just chip Gordon Ramsay down slowly but surely. There's the wand as well. Pretty early wand there from Zico. Again, conscious of his mana now in the second duel. Understanding...
Yeah, this is a sick adjustment by Zico. The fact that he's recognizing that it's a mana war. He saw that Gordon Ramsay was at like 10% mana. And he's like, all right, I can just Frostbolt him down. And he can't keep shifting forms. Otherwise, he's just going to go Very, very heads-up play by Zico. Really sick adjustment by him.
Bruce equipping both his AGM and his Shadow Reflector trinket, so definitely going all in on this first duel. If he can snag a win here, it's going to be pretty significant against one of the hardest classes to duel in the game. Curse of Agony and Corruption off onto Nazgul, but Fizz gets the grenade and the entrapment proc in the root, so Nazgul's just stuck right then and there. He goes for the hard-casted Shadow Bolt. And here we go. Another entrapment proc. A third entrapment proc. Are you kidding me? Nazgul is just completely snared right now. His broken tooth is all over him. He gets feared, but Bruce, with the luck of the dice right there, rolling
Bruce
high and
goes ahead
heavy.
and he can't get the Voidwalker off him, so he ends up starting to melee it down, and Nazgul does the right heads up play. He goes ahead and sacks it as the Voidwalker is hitting low. Looks like Bruce just popped his... he's going to look for a trap and then trying to reset, and if he gets this, I think it's pretty massive. Looks like he might have gotten resisted.
Trap got resisted into the death coil. Bruce is in a lot of trouble here, but he gets the Viper Sting off. Is he going to be able to reset this duel? He's at 7% with dots ticking, both Agony and Corruption. Is he going to reset? No.
You hate to see that. Yeah, no, I'm curious if he can have that same entrapment starting. It looks like Nazgul's immediately start with Shadow Burn, just get damage on the table, get it on cooldown. His Voidwalker is going to pop the trap, and it looks like he's trying to fear. He's trying to cast a full fear on the pet, gets it off on Bruce's pet. Paxton is just nowhere to be found. And then we have Bruce getting distance, trying to keep the Viper Stings rolling on Nazgul, just trying to get him while killing the Voidwalker. Kills it without Nazgul sacking. If he can get a scatter trap right now, this is absolutely massive.
And it lands. Oh my god. Nazgul with a bit of a misplay there, not sacking his Warlock in time. No Absorb Shield coming up from Nazgul. And now Bruce Wayne at the 40-yard range is going to have a great time. The Voidwalker being casted, it does come out, but Nazgul is completely out of mana. And the Viper Sting to boot, just keeping him at 0. Goblin Mortar looks like it was slightly whiffed there by Bruce. No, it lands. And there's the big damage now coming out from Bruce. He knows he has Nazgul on the ropes. Can he get a win off of an SL Warlock? The Death Coil comes out into the Whipperoo Tuber. Nazgul now pushing the offensive if he can. He's got a wand, that's all he has, but he sacks his Voidwalker. He has the advantage. Bruce Wayne going in for the auto attack, but it's not enough. The Soulbird takes down Bruce Wayne. Such a heartbreaking duel. He was so close.